All right, folks, it's Wednesday, February 6th. It's about 20 to 6 p.m. Welcome to our winter wonderland. We got hit with a pretty fair snowstorm last night. It's been a long time. It's been a while since I remember snowbanks of this size. Yeah, we got hit good. Here's the deal. This is nothing. Apparently we have another 7 to 9 inches I'm hearing coming. I believe tomorrow evening. And then we have some awful temperatures as well on its way. What is it, about another day or two? It's supposed to be -7, but we're supposed to have horrific winds, 20 to 30 miles an hour. So we are having one heck of an old-fashioned winter. Yeah, I immediately started plowing snow this morning, right after morning feeding chores. Literally, I was pushing snow about, I don't know, 7 a.m. this morning. But we got a lot more on the way. And all it means is extra little odds and ends have to be put off. And got to concentrate on cleaning up. All right, I still have a water line problem, I'll admit it. I have not called for that steamer yet, and I don't believe I'm going to until next week, which I don't know how cold it's supposed to get, but I don't want to gamble with having to do it twice. So long story short, the water line that goes from in the barn at the end here underground to the automatic water that you can't see, it's got that stock tank over top of it, that line is frozen. And I promise you it's in the corner of the barn, and it's I don't know, it's a couple feet down into the ground, and who knows how far it's froze in. I'm gonna wait till next week. I'm gonna have to very inconveniently just water the small stock tank every day, twice a day, which isn't a huge deal, and then break it open in the morning. I just simply, you can see the line, I run the hose from the milk house to here. And then next week, bad forecaster not to come, it's gonna get steamed, because this is just getting a little bit ridiculous, but what are you gonna do? Did a little stockpiling here this afternoon, went and grabbed a load of sorghum. And yeah, other than that, it's just been kind of a cleaning day today. I did have to run to town. We got that bad weather coming. We had to stock up on kerosene again. You know, so another 3 jugs of that, and $78 later, getting ready for the below zero temps that are about to come. And like I said, we have a pile of more snow coming. So yeah, this has been one hell of a winter, and it's still just in the first week of February, so who knows. Okay, we're gonna do something here that I don't make a normal practice of. We're gonna talk about some speculation. What I'm trying to say is I don't normally like to talk about things of what is possible to come unless it's absolute reality. But I thought maybe it'd be wise and good to go ahead and speak about it. Maybe I can get some good comments back from anybody that's got an education in doing what I'm talking about. Okay, you see this heifer lot here? Well, it's definitely going to be a heifer lot. What I mean by that is you've heard me talk before about a little bit of diversifying, extra ways, other areas of how this farm, or any farm in particular, can make an extra living, especially in this day and age. The reason I put so much thinking and stock into that is because right now, most of you know that follow the channel, I do have an off the farm job. It's only for about a few days a week. I am extremely lucky. It's a very good job. Understand I worked 20 years to get to this. Forget that comment though. That's not going to be there forever. How long? Don't know. I have a magical little date in my mind that I will not share, and I have proper planning according to that date, especially proper financial planning. Here's the deal. This farm needs more than just, I think, than just a 100 head cow-calf operation. Now, we're already looking at bale sales between the sorghum, alfalfa. I'm starting to put a lot of stock into small squares. Small squares around here has become an absolute novelty. We don't even put ads out, and I'm not saying that the phones ring off the hook, but the phones are ringing because they know we still make small squares. You know, not everybody has a tractor or skidster out there to feed round bales, which dry round bales of hay is also another department. I have full intentions of possibly up to probably about 4,000 small squares this coming summer, if it can be afforded, especially if there's some extra ground picked up, which I'd like to talk about, but it's just speculation right now. Okay, so I'm mumbling. Diversifying. More areas of income to sustain the farm and to grow. I had a little meeting last night. It went very, very well. It was a sit-down meeting with a very one of the bigger dairy operators right around here. A guy I've got to know him quite well. I used to take a lot of bull calves from him back in the day, and we had a little sit-down talk about custom raising. Thought I heard a coyote. Custom raising Holstein heifers, 300, 400, 500 pounders. This heifer lot that I have beef heifers in right now is going to become empty for 6 straight months, starting May 15th. And it'll be empty till at the minimum November 15th. Well, that's a pretty nice little lot to be sitting for 6 months with nothing being done. So we had a nice little talk about just simply custom raising 40, only 40 Holstein heifers. Now, the count of 40 is a drop in the bucket, especially for him. He's got one guy that's custom raising about 200 a year. And then he himself at the farm and all of his employees, and they do such a great job. I want to say they have about 300 or better on their farm. And anyway, it's something to get into, a little trial ordeal. He's all for it. He's more than for it. He's happy about it. You know, it gives a little bit of breathing room. It is 40 animals, and it's 6 months out of the year that he doesn't have to deal with them. Now, talk is cheap. Yes, a farmer has to make money. You're not just living the life. You actually have to turn a dollar, folks. Tomorrow, his personal nutritionist is supposed to be here. He's going to take a, I want to call it a core sample, but a bale test sample off of the bale yard. We're going to go hit about 4, 5, 6, 7 bales. I can only assume we're going to hit a sorghum bale, and we're going to have it tested. And then his nutritionist is going to go ahead and make up what is believed to be needed for a grain ration to get to that certain percentage of what these animals need. Long story short, a science is going to be put to it. And then I need to figure out the numbers. The numbers have already been discussed and figured out. Price per head per day to custom raise heifers. Actually, I was a little bit surprised. It was a little It was a little more than what I thought, but I could be desperately wrong here. We need to see what kind of a grain ration is needed. So once I get that information and I do the numbers and then I go to the feed mill and I work the numbers with them, hey, how much is this going to cost? Add up the total pounds and everything else and time, a decision will be made. So yeah, I'm kind of excited about it. It's another avenue, and yeah, I continuously am starting to always think of other avenues for this farm to be more than just sustainable, if those words made any sense. So just a little tidbit for you. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I know there's a lot of custom raisers out there, especially possibly catching this video. And if you want to give me your 2 cents, some do's and don'ts, and maybe something to watch out for, and kind of go from there. Little piece of news, that's all I got, folks. Other than that, it's just kind of been a dead day. Cleaning snow and getting ready for more. This has been a hell of a winter, but I don't know, hopefully it's a thing of good things to come. I don't know. I remember our old-fashioned winters back in the day, and I remember how nice our summers were. So that hasn't been the normal lately. We'll see what that does. But checking in, saying hello. Hope everybody's doing okay, and stay tuned to another video tomorrow of something, somehow, somewhat, somewhere. And everybody have a good night. Talk to you sooner and later.